I'd like to start with a short reflection. How did I get here? Seriously, take a second right now and think about how you got to sitting in front of me at the D.school right now. I can tell you what I thought my first time here. It was just luck. I was just in the right place at the right time. Someone thought I was much better at something than I actually am. Anyone else think something along those lines? My first time here, I was so impressed by the staff, speakers, and stories I heard. I thought, wow, this is great and all, but I could never do that. I could never work at Google or Microsoft, change my school, or build a makerspace. That was for the truly talented UIFs, the superstars of innovation and creativity. I was so intimidated. I remember thinking, they're doing all these incredible things and I'm just here because I got a bit lucky. And the truth was, I felt that way about most of my accomplishments. From creating a startup to getting a patent, my full ride to grad school, or becoming full-time faculty before I had even graduated. Even when I found myself sitting in a room full of PhDs, developing brand new and innovative curriculum for our entire engineering school, I still had this thought in the back of my head. Well, Casey, you had some good luck this time. As I began to think about what I wanted to talk to you about today, I really struggled to come up with a concept. Every time I thought about something I could talk about, it seemed like it had simply fallen into my lap. Eventually, I realized that the only reason these things had fallen into my lap and not the laps of my classmates was not because I was any smarter, better, or more qualified than them in any way. It was simply because they always said no, and I always said yes. I had said no to opportunities before, and after that, I told myself that no matter what, whether I felt qualified or not, I would just say yes. Because yeses are how you get your first job and your next job. They're how you choose your career and even your spouse. Yeses are how you will do something new, learn something new, meet someone new, and make a difference. To this day, saying yes is simultaneously the most terrifying and frequent phrase that I say. And even though I'm conditioned to say yes outwardly now, doesn't mean that there's not still a little voice in the back of my head saying, maybe you're not quite ready for this. Because guess what? Saying yes can be hard. Really hard. We might think that we're not qualified or have enough experience. We might not think people will take us seriously. We might not think we're prepared, and we might even think that we'll fail. But as UIFs, it is our duty to say yes in order to try new things, experiment, and once in a while fail, only to iterate again. I do not believe there's one person in this room who's never failed at something. And look at all the amazing people here. Saying yes can become your superpower. When other people won't put in the extra or manage that risk of failure, you can. Because saying yes, despite the possibility of failure, does not make you an imposter. It makes you a hero. And you are all my heroes. My challenge to you is to say yes to every opportunity you think is worthwhile. Say yes to discover what you love. Say yes to discover who you are. And say yes to discover the possibilities that only a series of yeses can bring. So next time, accept that new position, take on that new role, even if you second guess yourself, even if you are petrified of failing at it, just say yes.